Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 160 of our broadcast. And Watching Chickies is the daily live stream about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. Quite a few little noises today. Starting a little bit later this afternoon, I had a few little events in my life that conspired to delay us, but we are on today. The chickies are quite happy. Stormy is doing his little mating jig, and Kagome is ignoring him completely. Yeah, my boy? Oh my, what a dopey little cluck you have, my boy. Playing with the blanket there. Oh, hello, Miss Kagome. Hello. Wanted to say hi as well. Whereas our Braveheart is just having a little bit of a meal up here on the cubby. Just a few bits of the grit mixed in with some of their crumble, a little bit of crushed pepper, some flax seeds, and she is a very happy hen. And Stormy, you're messing with the blanket fierce there. Oh my, oh my. How about I straighten that out for you, huh? Oh, and hello there, Benelis. Lovely to see you. Hello there, Kagome. Hello there, 404 Ninja. Lovely to see you as always, Miss Kagome. We had good news again from Braveheart today. She had yet another egg today. That makes 2 eggs in 2 days. So in 1 week, our Braveheart has produced 4 eggs, which is about double the average an ayam cemeni hen should be giving. So we have been quite impressed with Braveheart's egg-laying capabilities. It was yet another perfect little egg there. There was no blemishes on it. It was perfectly formed. There were no weaknesses in the shell. So her nutrition has been keeping up as well. So we're very proud of our Braveheart. We are eerily impressed with her. I guess when they tell you the average of a hen's egg-laying capabilities, that doesn't really take into account when someone's at the top of the average. Oh, hello there, Kagome. Eventually you'll be producing eggs as well. Though I don't think you'll be able to quite match our Braveheart. Though you'll do your best. Yes, you will. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. Want to come see Dad? Of course you do. Yeah, do you like the red sweater? Yeah, got a little bit of a red jumper on. There we go. Chicken hugs. Chicken hugs. Hello. Hello there, my girl. Hello, you got my... Ooh. Hello there, cutie. And our lovely Braveheart does like to kind of just sit on my lap a lot. We give her lots of lovely little pets. And she is a friendly little hen. And she's just kind of talking to us. She's murmuring to us. Checking out my jumper there. Seeing that I'm okay. And off she goes, probably to have another little meal there with Kagome. And Stormy, just standing so stoically. Our little rooster. Hello there, little man. Hello. Thinking about things? Yeah? What you thinking about? The girls again? Oh, I say the girls and you raise your head up high. Oh my, trying to impress them, aren't you? Eventually we'll have some hybrid little chickies with him as the father. But until then, the girls are just enjoying a little meal together. Braveheart is just seemingly laying an egg every day. She's laid an egg 2 days in a row, way ahead of schedule for her as an ayam cemeni. And Stormy, you don't need to look at their meal. You still have all of the food over there in the feeder. You don't need to pine over them. No siree. We just spread a little bit on the blanket there for them, and they are very just happily pecking at the organic crumble there. Just getting in their little daily dose of nutrition. For those of you who might not know, in black we have Braveheart, our ayam cemeni hen. The ayam cemeni are from Southeast Asia. They have hyperpigmentation, which means the black coloration goes all the way down to her very bones. The little trumpeter over there in brown and gold is our onagadori hen named Kagome. The onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. They are well known for their long, lustrous tail feathers, which can grow to be more than 20 feet in length or over 6 meters. And then, of course, we have our little man named Stormy. Stormy is our little silky rooster, our little fuzzball. Silkies have these very fur-like feathers that cover their whole bodies. And he's going to be kind of looking like this the rest of his life, though he might get a little bushier. He's quite the lovable little bird there. And they have grown quite a bit since they were little floral rose. Today is day 160 of their lives. They are now over 5 months old. And they are such happy little chickies today. We could hear them just talking just up a storm there. Oh, Stormy didn't like Braveheart throwing a whole bunch of food to the ground. Braveheart's looking down like, what did I do? Did I spill all of the food down there? And Kagome is just checking out any little bits that she can get. Oh dear Braveheart, such a messy girl, such a messy girl. She has some pretty strong pecs, which can kind of just pull at the towels there. And shameful, Esla88. Yes, Kagome's name is a reference to the Inuyasha character, which is a favorite character of my partner Lauren. And since our Kagome is a Japanese breed of chicken, the onagadori, we felt it was quite appropriate. Yeah, in fact, all of our little chickies here are originally from Asia. We have right here on my back Braveheart, who just decided, hey, I'm going to jump onto Dad's shoulder and see what he's doing right now. Yeah, I'm not moving out my arm, Braveheart. You're stuck on Dad's shoulder right there. Yes, you are. Oh, my lovely bird. And shameful Sla88, thank you for the hugs. Much appreciated. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. No, I'm not lowering my arm. No, you're stuck on Dad's shoulder. Oh, there you go. No, I'm not lowering my arm. You're stuck on... Oh, okay, you'll jump right onto my lap. That's a way to do it. You countered me quite well there. Oh my, oh my. Yes, you are a very cute hen. You are indeed. Now, on to preening a bit. The birds do like to keep themselves looking nice. Oh my, oh my. It's Stormy. What are you doing there, my lad? Do you have a little drink of water there? Now you're just busy looking at the girls. Just watching the birds, as it were. There we go. And 404 Ninja, yes. Our Braveheart does know what she wants, and she wasn't going to let me counter her there. She got right into my lap, and well, I didn't have any say in the matter. while Kagome just kind of finishes picking off the last bits of feed off the towel there. And Stormy does a little bit of commentary on his own. And Ali B88, yes indeed, we got another egg today from Braveheart. 2 eggs in 2 days. So we've had 4 eggs in 1 week from our Braveheart, which is like more than double than we were expecting. So she is certainly on the sort of top tier of layers for an ayam cemeni. Ayam cemeni generally only have about 2 eggs a week that you should be expecting. So I guess we're feeding our Braveheart quite well, and she is quite the happy bird. And I'm guessing the extra lights that we've been using, the UV lights, are helping in that regard. Often in the winter, chickens start to produce less eggs as they get less sunshine. So UV lights can be a way to keep them happier, and it could also be a way, I guess, to help them produce more eggs, though that wasn't really our intended effect right there. But, you know, Braveheart seems pretty happy. The eggs themselves have been perfectly formed. There's no weakness in the eggshells, which tells us that our Braveheart is still getting enough calcium in her diet, which we've been careful about. There's no sign yet that our little Stormy has managed to successfully mate. So all of these eggs so far are unfertilized. And so far, Braveheart has not shown any sort of motherly instinct. She has laid 3 out of the 4 eggs in their little sand bath over there. And then she's just kind of walked away from them. So when we get to the point in a couple of months where we're going to be hatching our first group of chickies, we might need to get an incubator, because I'm not sure if our Braveheart is really the mothering sort yet. We might be surprised a little bit later when she gets a little bit older, or maybe even Kagome might be up to the job. But if neither of them are, we might need to hand raise another generation. There we go. And I'm glad our happy little chickens are producing their eggs. But, you know, we're more concerned about their happiness than their egg-laying capabilities anyway. It's just a little added bonus there, as Braveheart just shows off all her feathers with a bit of preening. Oh, and you're lovely as well, Kagome. Such a lovely hen. And you're a lovely boy too, Stormy. Don't think I forgot about you. It's all right. It's all right. And yes, Braveheart is still young. It might just be, you know, her starting off, producing a lot of eggs. Though generally speaking, I was told to expect less eggs in the beginning rather than more. So we'll see how she goes. She might just be a very exceptional example of the ayam cemeni breed. I definitely think she's an exceptional little hen. Not quite so little anymore, as we see her lovely size here. But she seems perfectly content, just doing a little bit of preening here on my knee. Oh, there we go. And Kagome, just watching our Braveheart there. I do kind of like the new kind of stylish slant that Kagome's comb is taking right now. Quite lovely there. Oh, and thank you guys. I think they are definitely exceptional little birds. All kind of prime examples of their breed. And of course, very, very lovely little chickens. I definitely would recommend hand-raising chickens. It's a very nice experience. Just watching them grow, watching them develop. watching them make bonds with each other and with you as their caretakers. They're definitely a lot warmer than I ever expected chickens to be. And I think Braveheart might be starting to get used to laying eggs. It's egg number 4, but we'll see how she gets along. We'll be monitoring the eggs very carefully. I know for our Thanksgiving meal, we're going to be doing a Japanese-themed feast. I know for one of the items Lauren was going to be cooking, she was going to be involving eggs, making these sort of lovely soy sauce eggs. So at this point, we have enough eggs for the meal just to use Braveheart's eggs. So that's what we'll be doing. Oh, Stormy is big rooster now, aren't you, Stormy? You're our lovely little man, just doing a little bit of preening to show the girls that you are a nice, clean rooster who's ready to mingle. Electric pillow. We are utilizing the chicken's eggs. The eggs are unfertilized. Our Stormy is not managed to successfully mate with any of the girls. So the eggs are pretty much just chicken periods at this point. They never would have become chickies. We will not eat our chickens. These chickens are our pets. They're members of our family and friends for life. So they're going to be living long, happy, and healthy lives if we have anything to say about it. Oh, you found a few more bits of food there. And Stormy, so many complaints. Come here, my lad. Oh, you're such a soft boy today. Yeah. There you go, my little fuzzy boy. A little bit of dad time there. A few little strokes. There we go. Electric pillow. I would recommend as a minimum for people getting pet chickens to get 3 chickens. Chickens are extremely social animals. They're kind of like people in that regard. So if you only get a single chicken, they will regard you as their human caretaker to be the only other member of their flock. So if you have a job, if you are leaving the house pretty consistently, they will be feeling quite a bit lonely over time. And you don't want your chickens to be lonely. A lonely chicken can become a sick chicken. It can be a very unhappy chicken. So you want to nip that in the bud. You want them to be just very content. Let me fix this for you there, Braveheart. Oh dear. Now there's an issue there. All right, and I need to do a little fixing to their cubbies there. Let me put the camera on a stand here as the chickens just kind of run around. Sometimes you need to do a few snap repairs as things are going on. Let's see. What's a good angle here? Hello there, Miss Kagome. All right. Yeah, that's the thing with these little cubbies. Occasionally, things can get loose on them, and then you need to make some readjustments. There we go. Snaps right into position. Snaps into position. There we go. Nice and tight. Don't want the chickies to have a fright. I know, Miss Kagome. I know. Checking in on everyone else. There we go. All ready for you guys just to play around on. Yeah. Oh, an Olympic fan, 2010. Thank you for the Wholesome Award. And Kagome says hello to you. Hello there, Kagome. I know Braveheart is eating and you want to eat too, but you have lots of food there. You don't need to eat what Braveheart's eating. Oh my. So many complaints, my little Kagome, so many complaints. Oh, well, you're really talking to us now. She's given us an earful. She's trying to tattle on Braveheart for eating on the blanket, even though that's all right. Here, why don't you eat some of it yourself? There you go, little one. Kagome is our smallest chicken, though she is kind of the leader of the flock. So she's not shy to tell me, to tell Braveheart or Stormy, what she wants. Isn't that right, Kagome? Isn't that right? And Stormy, well, he's our little goofball right here. Just kind of clucking away, doing his little mating dance because he's very interested in potentially mating with the girls. And all Braveheart's interested in doing right now is just finding a little bit extra food. Though these days, considering that she's kind of laying an egg a day for the past 2 days, that must burn quite a bit of calories. And Poofy OG Poof, yes, chickens can be very lovely, especially these ones. It has been just a gorgeous experience raising them since they were just a day old. They used to be just 3 little fuzzballs, and now they are kind of these lovely mature chickens. And yes, Olympic fan 2010, we have had in the past week Braveheart's first 4 eggs. They do poop, but we sweep and we mop about twice a day to take care of that. And when they are outside, they pretty much poop in the yard, so that's just some extra fertilizer for the yard. And just cleaning up after them takes maybe about 15-20 minutes a day. So it's not that much of a time investment to keep your chickens happy. I know there are some people out there that have managed to potty train chickens. It can take such a while for them to manage that, so kudos to them. We haven't managed to potty train our chickens. Maybe that could be a goal for a future generation of the Chickies. And for anyone who ever misses these broadcasts, we also upload them to our YouTube channel every day called Watching Chickies. And there is a link on our profile to our YouTube channel. We have 3 different breeds of chickens here. In gray, we have our silky rooster named Stormy, who just did his own little mating dance. In brown and gold, we have our onagadori hen named Kagome. The onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. They have tail feathers that never naturally molt, and as a result, they can get to be 20 feet or longer in length, which is over 6 meters for those of you who use the metric system. And over here in black, we have our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And the ayam cemeni come from Southeast Asia, and they are known for their hyperpigmentation, which means this black coloration goes all the way down to her very bones. So they are definitely social little creatures there. They do interact with myself and my partner, Lauren. They have formed bonds with us. To a degree, they also imprinted on us. We were their first real humans. So they kind of see us as members of their flock. Yeah, they are just really lovely. And own foundation, yes. Stormy is a little silky rooster. The silky roosters are covered in these soft fur-like feathers, and he'll be like really fuzzy, really poofy for all of his life. He comes with these little inbuilt trousers, he has these furry feet, and he is quite the funny little guy. And they are all quite chatty today. Yes, you are, guys. Yes, you are. Oh, quite the noise there, my Stormy. They will get a bit bigger, own foundation. Right now, they're kind of like getting towards the end of their teenage stage. They should be closer to their complete adult size when they are about a year old. They're not going to be growing as rapidly over the next few months. It's going to be just small changes over time. But you know, we've done 160 days worth of broadcasting so far. So we are just going to keep going down this journey together. Oh my, quite the chatter there. Quite the chatter. Hello there, Stormy. Giving Dad a look. Oh my, oh my. I'm just having fun eating a bit. At the moment, it is kind of cold outside. We are pretty close to freezing temperatures today. None of these birds are particularly winter hardy, so we want to make sure that they don't get too cold. So they'll likely be spending most of today inside, where it's nice and heated. Thankfully, we have supplemented their light with UV lights, so they still feel a little bit of that sun. Hudson C, thank you for the Gobble Gobble Award. There we go. Poofy, I haven't seen any interest from the chickens in swimming in water. We have given baths to Stormy, and we have given a bath to Braveheart in the past when they needed one after getting a little bit dirty. They definitely tolerated getting a bath quite well. We did 2 live streams with Stormy getting a bath. So they tolerate water. They don't really seem to love it. So I don't think they'd really go for a swim if they could really choose to do that. So these guys came from a place called Feather Lover Farms in California. They were overnight shipped to us through the United States Postal Service. They specialize in some of these more unusual breeds. And yeah, they were all hatched on the same day, overnight shipped to us, and since then, they have been spending their whole lives with us. Today marks day 160. So they are almost 5.5 months old. And they have all grown up so well. We'll see a few unusual hybrids in the future because our one and only rooster is a silkie. So all of the future little chickies of our flock are going to be half silky chickens. We are going to have the littlest rooster father because any children that Stormy helps to sire will inevitably be a bit bigger than him. But that's all right, Stormy. You are still our special little man, and we all love you. And the girls are just sharing a meal together over here. And things for them are going quite swimmingly today. Yeah. A nice meal of crumble right there. Usually I just keep the crumble in their feeder there, but I had quite a good bit of luck just putting some of the crumble on their towel today. Usually I just do that with their treats, but they're kind of viewing their regular food right now as a treat, so that was a very interesting result. We usually give them a mix of the crumble, maybe some crushed red pepper flakes, some of their grit, and then usually a couple handfuls of flax seeds for some of those nice omega-3s. And yes, Phoenix salamander. We have 3 different breeds of chickens here, just enjoying a meal together. And Miss Kagome, I put her on my shoulder. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Your tail has gotten so long. Such a long tail, Miss Kagome. Oh, Own Foundation asks, is it true that you can't have more than 1 rooster, or else they fight to the death? Oh, it's okay, it's okay. It depends on the size of your flock. Most people that I know have a ratio of 8 hens to 1 rooster. So if you don't only just have a couple of hens and you have multiple roosters, it's inevitable that they'll start to fight. Oh, and Kagome wants to eat a bit more there. That's all right, Kagome. I got a couple cuddles in with you. You're all just interested in eating right now. All in dining mode. So if you have a really small flock, you will inevitably have the roosters clash together. In our area, we are only allowed to have up to 8 hens. And we are allowed a maximum of 1 rooster. So if we do have any future roosters, we'll have to rehome those little guys. Fortunately, any roosters that we do have will be of kind of a rare hybrid. So we'll find another backyard chicken owner, or we'll find a local farm that would be willing to take them in, if that was the case. Oh yes, it can be quite fun to watch the chickens move about. You can just imagine this is how the dinosaurs were moving about, the little raptors as they were just going about their business. Because, you know, chickens are just kind of descendants of dinosaurs. Maybe they're smaller now, maybe they're a little bit more goofy, but, you know, they are quite lovely. There, Miss Kagome, there's lots of food that you drop there on the floor if you want them. They don't all need to be up here. Or maybe for your liking they do. Miss Kagome does not want to eat off the ground. No, sir. Oh dear, Miss Kagome. Oh dear. And Stormy's just trying to get everybody's attention with a few flaps. Yeah, you don't like flax seeds. Do you want this flax seed? No? Yeah. What about you, Stormy? Do you want the last one? There you go. There you go, my boy. Now, I think I have some more sesame seeds upstairs. So I'm going to go upstairs for a bit, and I am going to go ahead and grab some more sesame seeds. So I'm going to put the camera down for a minute, and you guys can watch the chickies for me. Hopefully the chickies are all good while I'm away. Let me see, is that a good angle for you guys? Are you seeing the chickies? Yes, sir, you are. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs and grab a few more treats for them. Oh, I'll be back. Hello! Hello there, Stormy. Oh dear. Yes, Stormy, I hear you. I hear you. Dad's back. And he's got a bunch of sesame seeds for you guys. Oh dear, oh dear. Stormy, sesame seeds. Do you need to yell when Dad has sesame seeds? Oh dear. Ooh, that's not very many when I just used a little shaker, is it? Oh, and thank you guys. Okay. More sesame seeds. There you go. There you go, guys. So you don't need to crow, Stormy. You got all the sesame seeds you want. Oh, you're gonna crow again, aren't you? Yeah? Here, I'm gonna feed you a couple by hand, Stormy, and you should be good. Here. Usually they get maybe 1 or 2 seeds in the pack, but as you can see, Stormy can be quite fast. He can be quite accurate. There you go, my lad. There you go. You are like the Flash when it comes to eating your seeds. Sesame seeds are one of his favorites, and he's always happy to get some in. There you go. He likes it best when I feed him from hand. He's not as particular when he's eating from the ground. All of the chickens really seem to prefer hand feeding as opposed to anything else. And I've always been impressed at Stormy's accuracy there, as he just kind of cleans my hand off, as you see. There you go. So gentle. So gentle, Mr. Stormy. What, do you want to get the last few? There's still a couple more. And then there's like 2 more over here if you want them, Stormy. No, you found the rest on the ground. That's lovely as well. No, all of these are chickens right here. 3 different breeds. A silkie rooster, an onagadori hen, and an ayam cemeni hen. And these chickens have been quite socialized. We have hand-raised them. We pick them up every day. We give them pets every day. And as a result, they see people as their friends. They see people as members of their flock. And they are quite happy little birds. Aren't you, my little Stormy? Kagome is having a fun time just tapping at the ground there, getting all the sesame seeds that she can. Stormy looks a little bit bewildered now that I'm no longer hand feeding him, but I'm sure he'll find the other sesame seeds soon enough. Here, I'll move my foot. There we go. And Julia, Stormy does sound a little bit like a Muppet as he's going on. Oh, our Braveheart came here because I think she might have seen some more seeds. Or she just wanted a cuddle from Dad. There we go. Well, she's talking to us. Oh my. Oh, there you go, Stormy. You figured out where the rest of the seeds are. And Kagome is using her little trumpet, and they are all quite happy little birds. Hello there, Brown Bear 8714. Oh, there's some fuzzy Stormy butt. And of course, these guys are lovely, members of our family. They're friends for life. They will never be eaten. Chickens, Poofy OG Poof, yes, they can experience feather loss and excessive plucking if they are depressed or stressed or unhappy. That can be a sign of an unhappy chicken. Fortunately, we don't have any issues like that with our little flock. Blazer plays. We have 2 hens and we have our 1 silky rooster back there. So in the upcoming months, we'll likely have a few hybrid chickens. Braveheart over here in black, she has started to produce eggs. She had her first egg a week ago, and she's had 4 eggs now this week. She's had, in the past 2 days, she had 2 eggs, which is quite impressive for her breed. The ayam cemeni usually only produce 2 eggs a week. Oh, and Gesundheit there, Miss Kagome. Little chicken sneeze there. And yes, the fluffy one is the male, and the other 2 are the females. So we'll be seeing a very eclectic group of hybrids in the future with our very eclectic little flock. You know, they might all look so different from each other, but they are one happy little family. And they kind of view myself and my partner Lauren as extended members of their flock and family. So it has been just quite a joy to see them all grow up. We have been streaming them since day 1 of their lives, every single day. So you're seeing probably some of the most well-documented chickens on the internet. You can see them grow all the way from tiny little balls of puff to the lovely sort of older teenage chickens that you see before you today. We collected all of these streams on our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, and there's a link to that in our profile. These breeds being raised as pets, and we're not worried about when they stop producing eggs. They should be living for about 12 years or so, though we hope for longer, as long as they are happy and healthy years. Oh, hello there. Hello, Miss Braveheart. Did you want more sesame seeds? I know you've gone right up to the sesame seeds. Here. Dad will spread out some more. I mean, you laid another egg today, Miss Braveheart. Of course you deserve more. Oh, and Stormy's very pleased. Oh, yes, and all 3 of them, such different breeds. They have such different colors. And I love just how they've just become one happy little family together. Background living, 5813. Chickens do need a variety of different vitamins as they go forward, as they start laying eggs like our Braveheart has. Calcium can be quite important because eggs can kind of drain them of a lot of calcium. So we are carefully monitoring their intake. Their crumble over there has a lot of their necessary vitamins, and then we supplement that with some veggies. We supplement that with seeds that really just round things out. These are our first 3 chickens. We did a lot of research before we got them. We've had friends and family raise chickens before, and we just saw our opportunity to start our first little flock here. They don't really fight. The only sort of conflict that they have these days is when our little boy, Stormy, tries to mate with one of the girls. The girls haven't decided to see him in that way yet, so they kind of either run away or they kind of yell at him when he tries to mate with them. And that's the only sort of bit of conflict that they have. Oh, and they just love the sesame seeds, and sesame seeds are good for the chickens. Nice little bursts of protein for them, so we can give them these treats quite often. We brought them in for a little checkup when they were about 3 months old to the vet. They got a clean bill of health. Otherwise, we've been monitoring them as they go forward. They have been quite healthy. They have been quite happy. But if they ever show us that they're getting sick, if they ever suddenly start to lose weight or something, we will be very quick to bring them to the vet. And Guiyan, thank you for the Helpful Award. That is much appreciated there. Oh, and I see that we are in our last minute or so of our broadcast. So I'd like to thank all of you guys for tuning in today. We will be back tomorrow. We might be off our regular schedule tomorrow. I have to do a COVID test before I work on a set. And I don't know what time I need to drive into Brooklyn for that yet. So I will keep you guys updated. I'll do a post on my profile about that. It might be either a regular stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. It might be an early stream in the morning, or we might do an evening stream. If all else fails, we might do a stream with my partner Lauren, Daunting Walnuts, aka Chicken Mom. And yeah, so thank you all for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow with day 161. And from our lovely hen Kagome, our lovely hen Braveheart, and our handsome little guy Stormy, we all wish you a lovely day, and we hope to see you all again very soon. Oh, and Vipol 1899 just gave us 2 minutes with that rocket like. So we could watch the chickens just enjoying a few more little seeds there. There we go, guys. There we go. Hello, Miss Braveheart. You playing with the blanket over there? Had your fill of all of your sesame seeds? Oh, dear. Trying to make another nest? She has so many cubbies to choose from. She has so many nesting boxes. But at the end of the day, if you give a chicken a blanket, they will just love to play with it. To them, blankets, towels, they can be an ultimate sort of toy. Just to scratch at, to rearrange, to turn into their own personal little bed. Hello there, Braveheart. Well, some of them are quite hungry these days. They are still growing little birds. Though chickens do know when to stop eating. If they get full, they'll just stop eating. They'll leave a bunch of food on the floor. They're not like dogs or something who will keep eating until their stomachs explode. They'll know when they're full, so they'll just eat till they've had their fill. There you go, guys. Oh, Miss Kagome had to jump in there when she saw Stormy was having too much. She needs to get her share as the alpha chicken of the flock. All right, guys. Well, thank you all again for tuning in. I think this time will be ending in just a few seconds here. So we will be back tomorrow, possibly at an irregular time because of some work engagements I have tomorrow. But I will try to keep everyone in the loop for when I figure out what those work times are. And I'll be posting an update on my profile. But we will definitely have a broadcast tomorrow, whether it be from myself or my partner, Lauren. So thank you all for joining me today, and we hope to see all of you guys soon. Take care now. Bye-bye. Oh my, right at the last second with a helpful award there, Kate Numbers. And we got yet another minute. It seems like this is a bit of a trend now. I think we're going to have more false endings than the end of Lord of the Rings at this point. We'll watch the chickens a little bit more because we did get that extra minute there. Braveheart is just happily preening here on my knee. Stormy is just happily chomping down on a lot more of the sesame seeds, trying to pick them all up. And Kagome's decided, you know what, I need a bit more space to preen. I am going to declare this blanket to be my property. So all of the chickens are having a little bit of a private time now, as we kind of say goodbye here. So for the third time, goodbye everyone. We'll be back tomorrow. I hope you all have lovely nights. See you all soon. Bye-bye.